Hey everyone, Yōkai here. Today I'm going to be watching the third episode of Megami no Café Terrace. So far things seem to be having a bit of a rocky start, I would say. Hayato definitely not fully committed in the right headspace to be successful at this, but luckily he does have his new goddesses to kind of help him through this, right? So I'm sure altogether they'll get this whole place back in its feet and be more successful than ever. So let's just jump on in and see how things go today. 3, 2, 1, play. That's what we're complaining about. Socks. I think you're being a baby. That is kind of what I was about to say. I think you'll survive. You spoiled princess, you. Weird fluids. You have weird fluids, too. Yada. Man, she's really been trying to... She's been lecturing Hayato a lot. Guess what you claim. As always, a pretty captivating opening. If you want customers, we can just do more of the dancing. That should get them in the door. But, you know, Riho's not wrong. Like, generally, people come to a place like this and want to see people that work there getting along and enjoying themselves, and that kind of atmosphere usually is kind of transferred to the customer. It looks like she's trying to stop her in that shot. I don't know why. The look to the legs is just so silly. Opening. Okay, so looks like we're actually gonna get started with the business. Maybe get to see some customer interactions. Oka's gonna be the hardest nut to crack. maybe don't say that in front of the customer. That might be a good idea. Pervy owner's fluids. That's such a bad mental image when you say that. Oh, there's Akane, I think her name is. I'm trying to get the names down. Yeah, that's, you know, women are simple, just do that. I mean, that's what you say, but the blush is kind of telling. Hey, Ami. Her name is Akane, so of course she's red. You're just standing there too, technically. Yeah, she's very mouthy towards her Tensho. We're gonna try to be a bit nicer. Man, he's pushed himself so much. It's not even remotely natural, but yeah. She's just a bad person, so it doesn't work. Does not even appreciate the effort. So yeah, it's not going to work unless both of them commit to this, as clearly demonstrated here. Well, that one I've heard more often, yeah. She's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't think repeating it's gonna help. My cat is such a baby. I'll let him in real quick. The effort? I don't know. The fact that she did anything at all. Oh no, not the bath. We're gonna get some shenanigans with the bath. Like right about here, for instance. Oh, well that's not naked. But look, actually looking pretty good. I mean, we're not criticizing. Well, I mean, yeah, don't they wear that in the opening? It's actually a nice outfit. I have no complaints with it. No, it's great. It's all good. That's sort of a compliment, but you could phrase that a lot better. These are not real, true compliments. There's too many qualifiers in here, you're ruining it. Or maybe it did have some effect? That's a little bit surprising. Considering we got a shoe thrown at us before. It is a nice uniform, I mean, I guess we can all agree on that. I thought you had the flash in. Oh, okay. That makes a bit more sense. I did not see that coming. Fashion school. That's a nice bit of character reveal. I was really confused with why she took that positively, but it all makes sense now. And that's why he's having trouble complimenting her, because he can't lie, so he's trying to only focus on what he truly thinks are good. Grandma was their Lord and Savior. Oh, really? I mean, if we start off with like 0, the only way to go is up. Okay. Oh, whoa. Okay, I mean, hello to you too. You know what? I guess that's possible in anime. Oh no, not evidence. Don't do that on me. But, I mean, I guess that's helpful. She was the one earlier that was trying to get that idea into her head, and proof does help, but... Looking up arrow sites. Leave me alone. It's like a little sister. That was a fun little scene. Or did he leave his phone behind? Probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, I mean, we have plenty of time left, and this is the open episode. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Did we not show her the picture you have? That's what I've heard. I don't know how you screw up making coffee. You just put in the coffee maker. Mean something on your mind? Cat trying to take my arm from me. Oh, salary. I guess that's cool. Haven't even opened yet, but... Well, yeah. Thank you. Oh, is that what that was? I mean, yeah, it is like a stock chart now that I look at it. I did dabble with stocks a little bit during the, what was the stock called? AMC or whatever? Because I bought and sold some of that stock to make some money back when that was a big thing. She really fills out anything she wears, doesn't she? Because he's related to Grandma. Grandma, because she's told him a lot about you. Because we got multiple flashbacks of, you know, of things that they've heard about you from Grandma. So, yeah, scenes like that have happened a lot already. So, yeah, that could make a world of difference. Knowing more about him, knowing how the grandma feels about him and all that. It was Grandma. And now it's Zombie's turn to give you some words of wisdom. Despite being an Aho girl. Not to brag or anything. Yashke. I mean, nobody ever contested that. Sure, whatever, I guess. I get a little bit more now. You're really blowing your contribution out of... You're exaggerating is what I'm trying to say. But you did help, so... I'll let it go. I forgot how to get home. Ain't that the truth? Don't break my stuff, please. Oh. It did show a flash of that earlier. What did she do? Land on it? Drop her dumbbell on it? You know, I thought it was such a deep thing she was saying earlier. She just really, literally she broke his stuff. And almost ruined it. Oof, yeah, both dumbbells just smashing it. Ugh. That is coming out of your salary, girl. And yeah, she is an idiot. That does explain that, yeah. You will repay me with your body. Oh no. Bad news on top of bad news. And he can't even do anything either. I mean, I hope he diversified, but I'm guessing he didn't. We're screwed. Well, this is why you want to... I guess it would make me feel a little bit better, but doesn't solve the problem. Anyway, what I was gonna say... What was I gonna say? You want to have a backup device with your series with the stock market, just in case you have an issue. Because I remember, back when I was doing stocks myself, there was a YouTuber that also did stocks, and he lost a bunch of money because he couldn't sell the stock because he had to go outside to deal with a house fire, you know. When you're a day trader, that can be a big deal. And there they are. Everyone looking great. How much time do we have left? Okay, I had a decent amount. Remind me got Mitaru now. I don't know, I thought I was playing Q before too. You always add unnecessary words. I can see that. I was just gonna pour it on his head at first. That's nowhere near as bad. Shinagiku really laughing over there. It really makes notice how tall Ami is when they're all next to each other like that. Gotcha. I'll beat him up. Beat him up. We'll see. So who's gonna be our... Okay. Waste of no time. Well, that is definitely a nice welcome. Almost reminds me of Neko Park. I swear one of my games had a similar opening. I would like the house special. Calm down your tail, kitty cat. I say that he just gets off. Looks pretty good. Why are you hiding behind her? Think she's gonna defend you if things get ugly? Alright. Definitely good. Very promising to hear. He's right over there. Go tell him what a good job he did. Yeah. What a great day. Finally a female came. Baby! Oh, that face. I like how she just had that around. Okay. Is this gonna be antagonistic? Yeah, I did see. He did seem kind of familiar. Couldn't place it though. What a jerk. Do we have to serve him? Okay, I'll make sure it has a maximum amount of spit in it. But one of the scenes gonna end with some punching. Cause I'd be okay with that. No. This girl's got dumbbells and she knows how to use them. Knows how to drop them. Well, if I don't want to. You think you're entitled to see my face? Really don't like this guy. Could he sound any more like a Yakuza? I can't really do it justice, but... it hurts to watch. Your attitude needs work. I mean, as an American, I don't really understand the art of bowing, because we just shake hands here. Don't say Pico. You're not Picora-chan. Could this guy get... He's getting, like, just so full of himself and carried away. It's just so obnoxious. You know, I'm getting more confident in my assertion this is gonna end with a punch. Because it's almost like he's literally asking for it. Somebody gonna stop him, or... Everyone. Well, okay. Gotcha. God, I was about to get just wrecked. Okay, this is just so getting out of line. Yeah, could you leave my shop? Yeah, before you get punched, you might want to go through that door. Yeah, anything to say to that? Yeah, we'll all contribute. Good riddance. Please never come back. We all did. There was no one who didn't feel that way. Definitely a good use of salt. It's kind of hard not to. Just stab him through the eye. I feel like they're just gonna beat the crap out of him. I would not have her as my lawyer. Oh yeah, it's a nice uniform. A lot of things he said pissed me off. But of course she focuses on the uniform. I don't know the exact mechanics of it, it's probably fine. Is that supposed to imply they're childhood friends or something? Cherry Blossom Festival. Sakura Matsuri. No, dropkick. Okay, next episode looks kind of exciting, so that's the right time. Okay, so that was the third episode of Megami no Café Terrace. So, a solid third episode. I mean, the first two episodes, and I guess some of this one as well, very much setup. I mean, the first episode we had to just get him to agree to keep the place open to begin with, right? And after that, we got to the process of actually going through all the logistics of getting the place set up, doing the greetings, whatever, what do you want to call it, you know, the thing you went around doing that needed some help from Riho for. you know, that whole thing. We also clearly have a little bit of a headbutting between Hayato and some of the staff, mostly Oka, almost entirely just Oka, really. Everyone else is a lot more chill, really. No one else is complaining about his body fluids all over the socks, infecting her clothes. Like, it's pretty much just Oka doing that. Others are pretty much trying to keep the peace. I think Riho gave some more advice about getting along, and of course Ami had her own helpful comments she made later in the episode about the grandma and all that. You know, everyone aside from Oka pretty much trying to keep the peace, trying to make things successful. But he was able to cross the gap with Oka through complimenting the uniform, which went a long way because she made them. So I was wondering exactly how he would start to connect a little bit with a proper compliment, and that was that. So that worked out pretty well. It was actually earlier in the episode than I was expecting too. Oh, it had also a little bit of a, I want to say her name is Shinagiku. I know I called her that in the episode. Shiragiku. I was close. Yeah, Shiragiku doing her usual thing, taking some photo evidence of it, which could definitely be posted out of context. We also had Ami bugging Hayato, you know, very little sister style, and then just destroyed his laptop and phone in one fell swoop. And that really sucks. Like, it sucks if you break one of those things, but you at least you have the other one, right? It's like, crap, my laptop's broken. Well, at least I can check my email on my phone. But if you break them both at the same time, you're kind of screwed. It's a horrible thing. It really was funny how they were trying to make it seem so much deeper than it actually was. Like, Ami's sitting there at the table all, you know, strangely quiet, like something was on her mind, and the talk about losing things precious to you. They intentionally made it seem such a deep foreshadowing sort of thing. But really, it's just, I broke the shit, but I'm sorry, my bad. Please don't yell at me. That was actually some of the best stuff in the show so far. But, yeah, stock market did not work out too well. But yeah, that is the importance of diversifying, which is, yeah, spreading out your stocks and all that. And so if one goes down, you don't just lose everything. Like, it's a very amateurish, foolish thing to just throw your money in one stock and hope for the best, which is what he did there. I mean, if you're desperate, sometimes someone will do that. I mean, technically, that's what I did with AMC. I was just like, hey, people are supposedly making money with this stock. I guess I'll try to. As a result, I almost lost a bunch of money, but luckily, I did not panic sell, and I was able to make a little bit of money in the end. Not a huge amount, just a couple $100, but still better than not doing it at the end of the day. I wish I could have been there for a GameStop, but that was a little bit before I got into it. Because people really did make bank with that. They got early on the GameStop whole situation. But anyway, we opened up the cafe. Things going pretty well until our main antagonist shows up. Just being a jerk and just as obnoxious as humanly possible. And he was, of course, obnoxious to Grandma before. Now he's obnoxious to us now, just pissing everyone off. I was really hoping he would get punched, but obviously that would not be a good thing for us to do, as satisfying as it would be. So at least we got him out of the establishments. That's the important thing. I did love this shot of him just like holding everyone back. Because yeah, I have it paused on there now. Because we have Akane like with a broom about to just whack him in the head. We have Oka with like the plate about to whack him in the head. We got Ami, I think she's about to go for a punch. Shiragiku, it just looks like just kind of yelling in the background. And Riho, I think she's just about to grab his arm or something. I'm not quite sure. Also, let's see, yeah, Riho definitely has tears in her eyes. Oka, I think, does as well. So, yeah, definitely, seeing them like that definitely pisses me off even more. But, yeah, they're about to just wreck him, which would have been really satisfying to watch. But, pretty much everyone in there was glad to have him go. Nobody wanted him there. But, yeah, Ami is kind of clingy, you know. Just because of one shot at like 23 minutes and 25 seconds about, you know, she kind of has her arm around Hayato. And while Shiragiku's the one, you know, doing the salt thing. So, but yeah, definitely a solid episode. Glad to see the place actually up and running, and hopefully things can go smoothly, a bit more smoothly going forward. So, thank you for watching, and hope to see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.